Welcome back to the channel. In the last video, we tackled how to solve the edge pieces of the second layer using the beginner's method. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out before watching this one. Today we're moving on to OLL or orientation of the last layer. I'll guide you through how to get all the yellow pieces facing up, including patterns like the dot, L-shape, line, and even a special move called the soon. So get ready, grab your cube, and let's get started. OLL stands for orientation of the last layer, and it's all about turning the top layer yellow. At this stage, the yellow pieces might be scattered, but don't worry. There are simple algorithms for every case, and we'll go step by step. First, examine the yellow pieces on the top layer. You'll see one of these four patterns. Right now, I've got the L shape with two yellow edges that form a right angle, like this. But you can also have the cross with four yellow edges that form a plus sign, kind of like the white cross we tackled in the first video. You could also have the line where two yellow edges form a straight line across the face. And lastly, the dot case where no yellow edges are connected to the center. And each one of these patterns leads us closer to solving the yellow side. The good thing about OLL is that you actually only need two formulas. And the first formula that we're going to learn will actually just get rid of these four cases that I've shown you right now. So if you see the yellow dot, you'll need two steps. Hold the cube with the yellow on top and do this algorithm. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And that's the only algorithm you need to know to handle these four cases. So now you've seen me use the algorithm for the yellow dot, and it's actually taken me to the L shape. So I just do the same formula again. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And now I've got the line shape. And guess what? We need to do the same algorithm all over again. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And now we've gone to the last pattern itself, the cross. And this is actually where we use the second formula. Once you have the yellow cross, the next step is to orient the yellow corners. This is where the soon pattern comes in, and that's actually the second algorithm that we need to learn for the OLL. It's one of the easiest and most common algorithms in the beginner's method. There are actually four cases that we can use the soon algorithm for, and we're gonna tackle each one of them. So the first case is actually when we have no yellow corners oriented. The top face only has a yellow cross, but none of the yellow corners are oriented correctly. If they were oriented correctly, they would be facing upwards and not on the side like this. To solve this case, we don't really need to position the cube in any specific way because all of these corners are the same. So we just need to use the soon algorithm. And to do that, we need to do R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And that brings us to our next case where we have two diagonal yellow corners oriented. So the top face has a yellow cross with two diagonally opposite yellow corners oriented correctly and two diagonally opposite yellow corners that are not oriented correctly. So to solve this case, we just need to apply the soon pattern. So we do an R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And we just keep repeating this until we get to the next case. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, and R prime. And we've got to the next case. So to solve this case, we just need to use the soon pattern again. And we need to have the cube in this specific orientation, otherwise it won't really work. So we do the soon pattern now. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And I've gotten lucky because I've also gotten a PLL skip, but that should get rid of that case. And the last case is when there's actually two adjacent yellow corners unoriented. The top face has a yellow cross with two adjacent corners that are oriented incorrectly. And to solve this, we just need to use a soon pattern again. And we use the same algorithm as all of the other ones. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R. And now with the knowledge of the other patterns, we can just solve that again. So we moved it like this. We've done a U prime, R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And now we do this, that's U2, R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And there we go. That's all the cases for the yellow side. Some tips that I would actually recommend is extensively practicing the soon algorithm because it helps in recognizing the applicable cases and executing the move swiftly. You also need to familiarize yourself with the different top face patterns to quickly identify when the soon algorithm is actually appropriate to use. And you always need to ensure that the cube is held in a correct orientation before executing the algorithm to achieve the desired outcome. By mastering the Soon algorithm and understanding its applicability across various cases, you'll actually enhance your efficiency in solving the OLL stage of the Rubik's Cube. After learning the two algorithms that we need to solve the OLL stage, if your yellow side isn't fully solved, double check your pattern and ensure you're holding the cube correctly. Just repeat the Soon algorithm until everything is oriented properly, and remember that practice makes perfect. And there you go, the yellow side is complete. You've mastered the OLL using the beginner's method and learning the essential Soon algorithm. If this video helped, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments how your solve is going. Stay tuned for the next video where we'll finish off with PLL and solve the entire cube. Until then, have fun!